Hey everyone, it's Sam. I know it's been kind of a while since I did one of these, so I just wanted to get on here to let everyone know how stuff is going and how the project is progressing, yada yada yada. So, yeah, I know it's been months since I've done one of these, so there's a lot of catching up to do, and yet there's not a whole lot I can say because most of it involves spoilers, but I'll do my best anyway. So basically, I've just been kind of trucking along, finishing scenes, doing shots, animating, doing backgrounds, communicating with my artists, and getting assets. Just kind of plugging along in general. I had to do a couple of retakes for some lines for my voice actors the other week because a couple of scenes I realized were escalating a little bit too quickly and seemed a little bit too rushed, so I recorded some new lines to sort of make the pacing a bit more relaxed and natural, and I think that all turned out pretty well. It took a little bit it took kind of a while to get back in contact with some of my voice actors because it's been like months since I've recorded with them, but it all went pretty well. It's always nice to kind of get back into the swing of directing because I really do love working with voice actors, especially when things get a little off the rails and we end up just devolving into jokes and movie discussions for like hours at a time. That's always a good time. But yeah, all that stuff's going down. As far as delivery date goes, I'd say we're currently looking at finishing the episode sometime in April. At the moment, I have most of February blocked off to finish up the talkier, more dialogue-intensive scenes. As for March, I'm sort of reserving that for the big action climax, because that's going to require a lot of more ambitious shots, and I'm also hoping to integrate some 3D objects into this one. In particular, my amazing artist friend Daniel, who's been doing mechanical designs up to this point and has been pitching in with some backgrounds as well, because he is a ridiculously multi-talented person, just out of the blue, I didn't even ask him to do this, but he made this incredible 3D model of Angela's plane, the Albatross, and it ended up looking so good that I'm planning on just using it for the rest of the episode. I'm hoping I can integrate the actual 3D model into some of the battle scenes so that we can get more complex maneuvering and flight patterns and choreography and whatnot. So yeah, I'm hoping to block up most of March for that and then finish up post-processing and music and whatnot in April. So yeah, if all goes well, this will be done in a few months, and if things end up getting delayed again, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I think I can pull it in by probably May at the latest, so yeah. So yeah, I think that's kind of the deal when it comes to the episode itself. I really want to give a shout out to my amazing artists, by the way. Most of them, aside from just making tons of fantastic art for Song in the Sky, that is really just bringing my imagination to life. Most of them have had really great years outside of that, professionally. Most of them have, been working on really cool stuff. In particular, I know that Mac, my character designer, was working on the Carmen Sandiego Netflix show, which just came out. And if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's really fun. And I actually think it's one of the best looking things I've ever seen animated on Flash for TV. So yeah, give it a look. I also really love Hilda and Castlevania. This was a really good year for animation. Also, I'm hoping I can get a trailer out pretty soon. One of the downsides of my sort of animation workflow, namely that I animate everything in sequence, is that it's kind of hard to put together a trailer because most of the episode is primarily based on world building and character interactions and character development and stuff along those lines, and most of the, action-y stuff happens in the second half of the episode, which I haven't really gotten to yet, so not really a whole lot of stuff I can show for the trailer, but I will do my best moving forward. Also, songs. There are more songs in this episode that I have been writing. Most of them are just sort of incidental flavor songs that are in the background for atmosphere or some world-building tidbits. In particular, about a week ago, I wrote this sort of Blood on the Risers style folk song that a couple of pilots are singing while they repair their ships after, the convoy battle from the last episode. I don't know, I never wrote a single, serious song before Song in the Sky, but, it's shaken out pretty well so far. At least for me. I have fun doing this. I would be remiss if I did not mention that some really cool professional stuff has happened outside of Song in the Sky. For one, if you'll give me a second, you might be able to see it in the right side of your screen. So this is the statuette that I got when a couple months ago, Song in the Sky won Best Scripted Digital Series at the Austin Film Festival, which was completely unexpected, but honestly one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me. I'm gonna set this down. It's actually really, really heavy. Basically, my dad and I just got to spend, a whole weekend watching shows, meeting filmmakers, seeing some really great movies, including two of my favorites of this year, Widows and Shoplifters, which if you haven't seen them yet, they kind of flew under the radar, but they're both astonishingly good movies. I would say Widows was probably more entertaining all the way through, but Shoplifters really, really hit me where I lived, especially the last few scenes. And then I got to, give an acceptance speech in front of a whole giant room of people, including the mayor of Austin, the writer of The Bourne Identity, and Roger Corman, which was so surreal that I actually do not remember anything that happened when I was up on the podium. I think I just completely blacked out, and I assume I thanked my mom and dad, I guess. Also, in case you guys didn't know, Song in the Sky got picked up and sponsored by Dust, who are a really cool channel/company that makes and acquires sci-fi shorts, and that's super cool. I am in really, really cool company, and I've been watching Dust for, honestly, years. I started with their Black Hole short a while back, so that is also really, really cool. And I'm talking with them about, future stuff, so, keep tuned. So all that and a couple of other stuff, which I can't really talk about right now, because it's all sort of up in the air, happened and was very, very special. So, yeah, overall, things are going a little bit slower than I expected, as they always do, and whatnot. But overall, I would say 2018 was a pretty special year, and a lot of that is because of you and your support and just the, the love and the opportunities that, you guys gave me. So I want to thank you for that and say that I will continue to do my best moving forward. I will be letting out updates every month until this is out. I know I've made promises about that stuff before and kind of fell through because I tend to really tunnel vision on production when I'm working on this kind of stuff and tend to kind of neglect social media, but I can definitely do one of these per month. Oh, also, because it's been kind of a long time since I've posted anything on Patreon specifically, I am uploading a bunch of behind the scenes videos that I took with my voice actors while I was recording the retakes a little bit back. So yeah, they're gonna be up there. I think they're really fun, and I think they're a good kind of introduction to the cast if you guys don't know anything about them. Oh, also, Nika, who is my voice actress for Angela, went to Italy and shot her own movie that she wrote and directed there, and she's currently editing it right now. So yeah, when that comes out, I will be sure to include links because Nika is absurdly talented, and I want to continue to promote everything that she does. So yeah, that's all gonna be up on Patreon, so look out for that. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Keep on being cool in 2019 and try not to let the state of the world get you down. I'm Sam, and I will see you next time.